Now I will ask you to write some sentences. You will be using a pencil without an eraser, so if you make a mistake, just cross it out. This one has been done for you. Here are two sentences. The dog has fur, the cat has fur. These sentences can be put together in many ways. One good sentence that combines these two is, the dog and cat have fur. This is a complete sentence that means the same thing as these two. It also uses correct spelling, capitalization, and punctuation. Now you try. Here are two sentences. Cats are pets, dogs are pets. Write one sentence that means the same thing as these two. Remember to write a complete sentence with correct spelling, capitalization, and punctuation. Write your sentence here.
There? Oh.
Here are two sentences. The frog is green, the frog jumps. Write one sentence that means the same thing. Here are two sentences. Mark has a sister named Anne. Anne is 6 years old. Write one sentence that means the same thing. Now try putting three sentences together. Antonio is a fast runner. Antonio is a strong student. Antonio won the Best Athlete Award. Write one sentence that means the same thing. Here are three sentences. Marcy bought a new car. Her old car cost too much to repair. Marcy's new car is smaller than her old car. Write one sentence that means the same thing. you for working so hard on that. Now I will ask you to write a different kind of sentence. This one has been done for you. The word is and. Here is a complete sentence that uses the word and. I like dogs and cats. It also uses correct spelling, capitalization, and punctuation. Now you try. Think of a sentence that uses the word the. Remember to write a complete sentence with correct spelling, capitalization, and punctuation. Write your sentence here. Write a sentence using the word or. Write a sentence using the word until. Write a sentence using the word of. Write a sentence using the word and.
I don't know. I can't think of one.
Write a sentence using the word than. Write a sentence using the word as. All right, moving on to the next one. Oop, gotta grab my timer really quick. I want you to read these words out loud. Start here and read across this way. If you finish this page, turn to the next page. Go ahead.
Into my day, cow, wind, bear, don't shop, other stone, sky, breeze, flight, between, goat, foot, wrong, seat, cloud, depend, frozen, knife, distance, equipment, manage, photograph, crumb, playfully, giant, posed, bud, ruin, tough, garnish, ridiculous, interject, radiant, poise, custodian, peer, choir, surgery, idealism, hymn, philosophy, magnetic, acquaintance, suspicious, inflection, technology, or technique, insignificant, allude, symphony, allure, synthesis, momentary, adolescent, sarcasm, vestibule, degenerative, choreography, ismic, plethora, manipulative, vacillate, sanguine, vociferous, hierarchy, no clue, autonomous, demagogues, vicissitude, vitiate, quincuncio, and then the one I said no clue was euphonious.
Thank you for working so hard on that.
That was a lot. If it got hard. I had never seen the word before.
Like I told you, there's some, like, it goes up to 12th grade testing, so.
How much longer do we have?
It just depends. Alright. Okay. Paper again.
This is the one that I only have to do 4 sentences.
Okay. You will be using a pencil without an eraser, so if you make a mistake, just cross it out. On this page, I would like you to write an essay. Do your best writing, and also write neatly so I can read it later. If you'd like, you can use this blank page to plan what you will write. Write about your favorite game and include at least 3 reasons why you like it. Try to write a full page. Do you have any questions?
Nope.
Begin. I want you to read some words that are not real words, but read them as if they were. Say this word.
Ack.
Say this word.
Mib.
Start here and read across this way. If you finish this page, turn to the next page. Go ahead.
Ik, ab, bip, rix, seb, zad, sluck, rith, dreep, snay, droy, june, clert, plid, caft, lurst, shed, glatch, taff, sword, tuffle, rucked, heffel, pragnant, scob, brom, wung, lame, stite, sile, floy, unfrauding, smut. Nep, retachment, interactions, teletry, mudger, cunningly, ostacue, rinion, tuffle, libnaceous, heffel, amnaceous, perelian, cybertarian, upterial, I don't know, dementio, and meleminalian, pringbateric, barbadino.
Thank you for working.
That one was weird. Oh, this.
It's an email. It's just telling me I have an email. You will be using a pencil without an eraser. So if you make a mistake, just cross it out. Now I want you to solve some math problems. Start here. Work the problems in this order. If you come to a problem you don't know, just skip it. If you finish this page, turn to the next page. Tell me when you're finished.
Done. Okay.
If you come to a problem you don't know, just skip it. If you finish this page, turn to the next page. Tell me when you're finished. Thank you for working hard on that. You're doing so good. You're being so helpful. It helps me a lot. I know it's not fun, but you're helping me a lot. Woo!
I'm tired.
I know.
Look, it's 7:37.
Do you want to take a little break?
No.
No? Okay.
I want to get this over with.
Okay. Look at this picture. Tell me the word that means a brush for cleaning teeth.
Toothbrush.
Tell me a word that means a flying insect with large, brightly colored wings.
Butterfly.
Tell me a word that means a small place where clothes are stored.
Closet.
Tell me a word that means to move on hands and knees.
Crawl.
Tell me a word that means a small electronic device used to do math problems.
Calculator.
Tell me the word that means not crooked.
Straight.
Tell me the word that means how to find, tell me the word that means how to find how long something is.
Measure.
Tell me the word that means the part of the piano played with the fingers.
The keys.
Tell me the word that means the place where two roads cross.
Crosswalk.
Tell me another word that means the place where two roads cross.
Oh, intersection.
Tell me the word that means to make your choice known in an election.
Choose. I don't know.
Tell me the word that means to change the way you look so others won't recognize you.
Disguise.
Tell me the word that means to break loose or get free.
Escape.
Tell me the word that means a person who is walking.
Pedestrian.
Tell me the word that means a long piece of land that juts out into a sea or lake.
Island. Correct?
Tell me a word that means able to use both hands equally well.
Don't know.
Tell me a word that means a fertile, green area where water can be found in a desert.
I don't know.
Tell me a word that means a person who is at least 100 years old.
Old.
Name as many animals as you can in 1 minute. For example, you can say bear and go. Now you name some more and start now.
Zebra, lion, giraffe, elephant, dog, cat, fish, bird, moose, deer, elk, wolf, hyena, hippo, crocodile, alligator, leopard, jaguar, cheetah, camel, emu, turkey.
Stop.
Do you even know what an emu is?
Isn't it a bird?
Yeah, it's a bird that can get up to like 6 foot tall.
Oh, jeez, that's terrifying.
If you look on a YouTube channel, you'll see it.
Are they on TikTok?
No, it's on a YouTube channel. He has like white turkeys. He has goats. He has 2 alpacas. He has a peacock. He has a albino skunk. He has a cow. He has chickens. And he has parrots.
Name as many colors as you can in 1 minute. For example, you can say red and lavender. Now you name some more colors. Start now.
Purple, blue, green, yellow, brown, black, teal, navy, gray, silver, golden, pink, magenta, light green, Orange, maroon, white, tan, peach.
Stop.
I was really looking in there for short colors. I'm gonna look at it now.
Are you still doing okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to say some sentences. I want you to repeat exactly what I say. Just say what I say.
Okay.
Let's try. The boy smiled.
The boy smiled.
Games are fun.
Games are fun.
Cats don't like to swim.
Cats don't like to swim. Well, some do, but
That is mine, but this one is yours.
that is mine, but this one is yours.
It is cold outside, and many of the roads are icy.
It is cold outside, and many of the roads are icy.
When you go climbing, watch for falling rocks.
When you go climbing, watch for falling rocks.
The bird escaped from the cage and flew out the window.
The bird escaped from the cage and flew out the window.
Unless you have permission, you are not allowed to go swimming.
Unless you have permission, you are not allowed to go swimming.
I walked to the store and bought a sandwich, an apple, and a drink.
I walked to the store, bought a sandwich, an apple, and a drink.
The cat was asleep by the window while the dog chased butterflies in the grass.
The cat was asleep by the window while the dog chased butterflies in the grass.
I studied every day this week for the exam, so I think I will get a good grade.
I studied every day this week for the exam, so I think I will get a good grade. Yay!
That restaurant has become popular since it moved to a new location last summer.
That restaurant has become popular since it moved to a new location last summer.
The man wanted to keep the wallet he found on the ground, yet he knew it was not the right thing to do.
The man wanted to keep the wallet he had found on the ground, yet the man knew it wasn't the right thing to do. I would have kept it, but that's just me.
The animals at the zoo had gone inside because of the heat, so we did not see a single one.
The animals at the zoo had gone inside because of the heat, so we had not seen a single one.
The baby always used to cry when her mother left the room, and nothing but her mother's return would stop her crying.
The baby used to cry when her mother left the room, and nothing but her mother's return would stop her from crying.
The driver charged everyone the same fee for the trip, but when the bus got stuck in the mud, all the money had to be refunded.
Ooh, I don't know. That was long. Haircut, now it's a good base.
I am going to give you some stories to read out loud. Then I will ask you a question about what you have read. Be sure to do your best reading.
Okay. Let's see about that. Oh, shit.
This story is called Sneaker Waves. Start here. Begin.
Waves are caused by wind blowing across the top of water. High winds create big waves, and light winds cause smaller ones. If there is very little wind, the ocean may have only a few waves and can be very flat. Big waves move faster than small ones. Big waves catch up to smaller ones and carry them into the beach, getting stronger and faster as they go. The biggest waves are called sneaker waves. Sneaker waves are large, unexpected waves that rush up onto the beach as much as 100 yards. These dangerous waves occur regularly on many shores. It is impossible to predict when sneaker waves will happen. They are not weather related and can strike on sunny or stormy days. People sightseeing on shore where the sand is relatively dry can be knocked down by a sneaker. wave that seems to come out of nowhere. Sneaker waves are strong enough to pick up large logs. For this reason, people on the shore should stay away from logs in the water or on wet sand. Best advice for avoiding the dangers of sneaker waves while on shore is to never turn your back on the ocean.
Do you want to go grab it?
There you go.
Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you very much. We're getting there. We're getting close. This story is called The Torch is Passed. Start here. Begin.
Will bought the boots on Sunday. By Wednesday, they looked worn and used. Why do you wear those? Asked his mother. There's 5 sizes too big. But Will knew what he was doing. He baked the boots in the sun, fading their color from a rich brown to a dull auburn. He frayed the laces with a hunting knife. He walked through a nearby forest, careful to scuff the soles. He also stepped in puddle after puddle, letting the water seep through the shoelace holes and to dampen his feet. 5 weeks later, he was ready. Crept toward the secluded lake, boots in hand, mindful of time. It wouldn't do for him to arrive too early or too late. When the familiar clump of honeysuckle appeared on his right, he ducked behind it. The creature of habitat had arrived ahead of him, on a dead tree limb out of reach of animals, but not out of reach for an 8-year-old boy, hung the clothes and boots of the nearby swimmer. Will slid out of hiding, judged the differences between the hanging books and his own to be unimportant, switched the boots, and then took off running down the path. His plan had worked. He had stolen the boots of one of the greatest literary geniuses of his time, Mark Twain. Now he too could create stories of Southern greatness. Content with his crime, William Faulkner shuffled back to his house, wearing his oversized boots and dreaming of the many wonderful stories he could now write. Oh my God.
Now I will ask you a question about what you just read. Why did the boy steal Mark Twain's boots?
He stole Mark Twain's boots because Mark Twain, I guess, is like famous or something. And he wanted them. That's why. What I'm looking for. Oh, do I have to spell now?
You will be using a pencil without an eraser, so if you make a mistake, just cross it out. Now let's try excuse me. I want you to write some words. I will say a word, then use it in a sentence, and say the word again. Listen to the sentence so you know what word to write. 16. Page. The book was missing a page. 16. Page. The book was missing a page. Page. Began. Class began 5 minutes late. Began. 18. Windy. On windy days, the leaves blow through the air. Windy. 19. Camped. We camped in the forest and slept in a tent. Camped. 20. Suspect. The suspect was arrested at the bank. Suspect. 21. Inactive. People are usually inactive while watching television. Inactive. Known. The author was known throughout the world. Known. 23. Happily. The characters lived happily ever after. Happily. 24. Stationary. Stationary objects do not move. Stationary. 25. Collection. I have a collection of coins. Collection. 26. Budget. A budget helps to organize finances. Budget. 27. Width. The width of the door was too narrow for the box to fit through. Width. 28. Guitar. I am learning how to play the guitar. Guitar. 29. Photography. Photography is a hobby of mine. Photography. 30. Factual. A factual statement is true. Factual. 31. Resign. I want to resign and start a new job. Resign. Doubt. I doubt it will rain today because the sky is clear. Doubt. 33. Progressive. Progressive research uses new ideas to make advances. Progressive. 34. Suppose. I studied for the test, so I suppose I'll do well. Suppose. 35. Confide. I will confide in you if you will keep a secret. Confide. 36. Resistance. A healthy diet may improve our resistance to illness. Resistance. 37. Exerting. I open the heavy door by exerting pressure. Exerting. 38. Presence. The dog barks in the presence of a stranger. Presence. Reign. The queen would reign for 50 years. Reign. 40. Ambitious. To become a world leader is an ambitious goal. Ambitious. 41. Outrageous. The announcer's outrageous comments made the crowd laugh. Outrageous. 42. Sympathetic. I felt sympathetic towards the crying baby. Sympathetic. 43. Leisure. In my leisure time, I enjoy watching movies. Leisure. 44. Oxidize. Oxygen causes copper to oxidize. Oxidize. 45. Achievement. Graduating from high school is an important achievement. Achievement. 45. Absurd. It is absurd to think you can get water out of a stone. Absurd. Kindliness. I try to practice kindliness with everyone I meet. Kindliness.
All my kids look like uppercase K's. They're not.
48. Metabolize. Exercise helps our body metabolize food. Metabolize. Exhaustion. The runner collapsed from exhaustion after the marathon. Exhaustion. 50. Affluent. Many people cannot afford to live in an affluent neighborhood. Affluent. 51. Flirtatious. The male peacock showed off his feathers in a flirtatious manner. Flirtatious. 52. Stasis. During a time of stasis, little or no change occurs. Stasis.
Never heard that word.
53. Receiving. My teacher enjoys receiving letters from students. Receiving. 54. Heterodox. Heterodox beliefs do not agree with traditional beliefs. Heterodox. 'Alright, thank you very much. Last one.
Yay. Wait, last one of the whole thing? Yes!
Yes.
Side.
You will be using a pencil without an eraser. So if you make a mistake, just cross it out. Do you need a different pencil with lead?
No, it has lead.
Okay.
I'll just need to find the lead when I get up.
I want you to write the answers to as many math problems as you can in 1 minute.
All of these?
Start here and work the problems in this order.
Gotcha.
If you come to a problem that you don't know, just skip it. Do you have any questions?
No, and it doesn't look like I need to skip any of these.
Begin. Stop.
Ooh.
Now write the answers to as many of these math problems as you can in 1 minute. Work the problems in the same order as before. Begin.
No.
Stop.
That's 6.
Now write the answers to as many of these math problems as you can in 1 minute. Work the problems in the same order as before. Begin.
1.
Thank you for working so hard on that. I have a couple questions for you. Were there any parts of the exam that you liked? Or that you enjoyed or thought like was
Well, I don't really like tests, so that's hard to say yes.
Okay. What about, were there any parts specifically that you didn't like?
No.
So you liked the whole thing or you just didn't mind them?
I didn't mind.
Okay. Cool. Well, again, I appreciate all your help. You're going to have your birthday party tomorrow? Is it tonight? Okay.
Or have some friends over.
Well, that'll be fun. Are you guys doing a sleepover then too? You think Jenna's going to let you guys do that?
Well, she's gonna be asleep at 9, and we're gonna be down here.
Oh, okay. You'll be down here.
She'll
Okay.
have to be in bed by like 9:30.
Oh, okay. Well, thank
And
you.
We'll be up to like 3 in the morning.
You're going to stay up till 3?
I've stayed up till
Again?
5.
Woo, how do you get energy for the rest of the week?
It's called for the rest of the week?
Yeah. Aren't you just
you
exhausted?
You just sleep.
You just sleep? Did you sleep? How come you didn't sleep in today? You got up so early.
Because of school.
Your
I'm
internal
used to
clock goes off.
Yeah, on the weekends I'm normal, but
Yeah.
like on the... And because my dog jumped up on it. And whenever my mom leaves, she comes into my room and jumps on me. And starts liking me invasively.
That makes sense. Okay. Well, thank you again. I appreciate all your help. I know it's not